Hello everyone, and welcome back to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures. Where are we? We are right down here. We just stopped off for a keythane refill, and I think we're pretty set. We got battery power, we have full fuel tanks, we have full keythane tanks. It's totally awesome. Now to plan out our next trip. Now, what's great about this is this anomaly is actually sitting right between two keythane deposits, which is totally awesome. Downside is since it's right between two keythane deposits, I'm not 100% sure we'll have enough fuel to get to it, then to the keythane deposit. Or if we should go to the keythane deposit first, refuel, go to it, go to another key. You see how this is kind of... We actually have to plan out our flights now. Oh my god, we can't just fly to a place. We actually have to plan it out. What I wouldn't give for atmosphere and some electricity. So because of that, I'm guessing we're just going to have to gun it, see where we get, and then adjust accordingly. So we have to head north, and I'm still not 100% on which way I'm aiming. We came down near a crater, I remember that. Next to, yeah, I don't remember which direction. This is supposed to tell me, which means technically this direction is that way, like that way. And I'm pretty sure this is still north. I'm never 100% with this silly gimbal. I'm always used to flying at an angle to the planet, so when I'm flying on the planet or across the planet, I'm like, which direction am I heading? So I guess we'll have to head north, this north way, and we want to go northwest-ish, so we want to go in that direction. Basically the opposite direction we're pointing right now, I think. I don't know. But in order to find out, I guess we just have to take off and hope for the best. So we're going to go ahead and throttle up. There we go, and we want to, yeah, we basically want to go that way. I'm pretty sure that's the right direction. And so there's that. Gear up really quick, just because we can. Been a little bit since I have flown. So we want to get our vertical speed down-ish, but our horizontal speed up. We kind of just want to float across the planet as best we can. Kind of like that. And then we're going to use our map again, because I'm constantly using my map, just to make sure I'm, wow, doing weird things. Yeah, okay, look, so, hey, look at that, I got it right this time. So it looks like we're heading in the right direction. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll just kind of head in that direction for the moment and see how far we can get with the fuel that we have on hand. At this point, our main thing is to slow down and to land properly is really what we're going for. I'm hoping that the keythane detector will detect keythane. Hey, actually, we're not too far away. We're going to land very far to the left, but that'll be a start. You know what? I'm doing this really wrong, aren't I? Boom, boom. There you go. Watch that number go up. Man, I keep forgetting that I can do that. I keep forgetting that I can do that. So let's do this. Let's throttle up a little bit. And that'll get us more up than over. We really want more up than over at this point. So we want it like that. We just want to keep ourselves up high. Like a pie in your eye. Oop. Okay, that's more up than we need. Now we need more over, and over is this way. See, and I can turn this off, which is helpful. I'm fighting it really bad, which is not so helpful. But then I can do that. Totally awesome. Love these things. Alright, so a 90-degree curvature, roughly, like that. We'll whoop, whoop. Okay. Minor glitch in the system. I think we're okay. Alright, we'll just kind of turn sideways a little bit while we continue to convert our keythane. Yeah, okay, that's going down. That's good. And we're just turning nice and slow. Nice and slow. Looks like we ran over a keythane deposit just a minute ago. My bad for not noticing. But then, right now, we don't really need it, right? Genius. Alright, let's kill that. We should be... Ooh, okay. So we're going to come close-ish. Not too close, but close-ish. Oh, actually, we're right over a keythane deposit right now. Interesting. Interesting. Stop your conversion, just for now. And then let's figure out what to do here. Because we're going to come up a little high on our target, and that's no good. So to fix that, we're going to do this. And we're going to burn kind of hard here, because that's going to bring us down to the right. Hey, I really am learning how to pilot this thing better. That's great. Are we still over a keythane deposit? Looks like we passed over it, so we're no longer over the keythane deposit, unfortunately. So we have to be kind of cautious with our fuel. Not too great, but a little cautious with our fuel. I think what we're looking for is right here-ish. So, I don't know. We'll figure that part. Whoop. Is that a shiny thing? Did I see a shiny thing? For a moment I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Damn. Oh well. Okay, we'll slow ourselves down a little bit. And... yeah, okay. Just burn. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn. Hopefully we don't get stranded and burn, burn, burn. Alright. Ah, there it is. There it is. That is what we're looking for, which means we just need to do this. And we're just gonna kind of slow down, I think, at this point. Because we are going at like 400 meters per second. That's a lot of slowdown to do with as much fuel as we have. Let's go ahead and activate those so we can save some fuel. We're coming down at roughly 47 meters a second, so we're going to want to do this. Oh, it's the archway. Or an archway? I don't know. It looks like an archway. I remember seeing the archway in books or screenshots. That's the word I'm looking for. I remember seeing the book, or the archway in screenshots. So we're trying to slow down. I don't know how well we're doing. Probably not as well as we could be, considering. Let's force it to a stop, because we're going to come up high. And wow, this is a lot harder than it looks when you're up this high. Am I still converting? I am. That's probably why we're not going down as fast as I thought we would be. In fuel-wise, not in actual piloting-wise. We will run out of kethane here in a minute, though, so... we are technically burning kethane while we're doing this, which is just a really odd sensation, but... whatever. Okay, there's that. Gonna kind of slow our descent. Alrighty then. I'm burning hard, which is probably not the best idea right now. Okay. Let's get ourselves to a stop, shall we? Or as close to one as we can possibly manage. I lost the arch. Damn. Well, it's over there. Just not sure where there is. Okay, 18 meters per second. Whoop. 10, 9, 7, 6. Okay, that's pretty even. That's pretty right. We're gonna have to figure out where we are fuel-wise, and I mean the direction to get more rather than how much we have left. As soon as we hit the ground here. We're gonna have to slow down a little bit more. 2. And we're good! Yay! Okay. So, quick save. Because we have fuel. We're out of kethane, I think. Yep. So we have enough fuel probably to take off and to land again, but we need to find a kethane deposit. And I think I'm going to zoom out really quick. And, whoop, wow, sorry, mouse issue. That was a mouse issue there if there was anything. Wow, everything seems to be breaking right now. I lost it. Wow, okay, it's right over there. Is that close enough for an EVA? I don't think it is. No, it's probably not. Not a good EVA anyway. Not one that I could return to without walking a long way. So we're going to do ourselves a favor. We're going to say this is at what, 14.4? Roughly? 14 point... just say 14, screw it. So this is about 14 something by 142. So we're a little bit north of it and a lot west of it. And then 14.121. 14 or 5, -5. So we are only about 3 degrees south of that kethane deposit and about 20 degrees east of it, which is a lot closer than this kethane deposit. So I think we're not going to really stop by the arch. I don't think we're going to stop by the arch. I think we're just going to kind of fly over it as we head over here. That's going to be our direction of choice. So we need to fuel up. Alright, we figured out that we're going to go ahead and fly right over here to this kethane deposit or close to it. And we're just going to fly right over, or at least kind of over the archway. Now, I screwed up my last takeoff really bad to the point of self-destruction, unfortunately. For that reason, we are actually going to do this better than I did last time. And so that's going to be done this way. Yeah, I really messed it up. There is no excuse. There is no excuse for what I did. But we're going to make it better, like we always do. We're just going to kind of fly in this direction. And like I said, I think we'll be able to see the archway from here, but it is an archway. Everyone's seen it. Like, every screenshot of every moon-based device has been taken near that archway. So it's not really that important a gig to me. So we're just going to kind of fly in this direction. I'm going to kind of burn heavy a minute to get a good arc going. And yeah, I think the archway is like over there on the hill. Okay, so that should be... Oop. Zoomed out again really bad. So that should be pretty good, I think. Not perfect, but pretty good. Whoa. Things are just not 100% right now. I don't know what's going on, but everything's just kind of falling apart. Alright, so there's that. And we'll just kind of do that. And we'll kind of keep ourselves on the level. Oh, there it is. There's the archway. So yeah, it's just an archway. Not super important. I don't think it's important enough to get stranded for, personally. I am going to turn on the keythane detector, though. I know I've said it's annoying. I've said that hundreds of times in the past. But it's true. It is kind of annoying. But it is important because we do need it to... so I know where the keythane's at. So when we pass it, I can just bring us down rather than doing the other thing. So yeah, there's the archway. I know it's not big. I know it's not great to just pass the anomaly by like this. But like I said, we are kind of restricted by our fuel. Speaking of which, I don't know why I'm doing it that way. There we go. And we do have to deal with the fuel. Now, if for whatever reason we run into that keythane deposit, maybe we'll loop back, but I don't think there's any need to. I mean, you can clearly see that it's the archway. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody who's seen who's seen a screenshot of a lot of the Kerbal rovers and whatnot, anything that gets landed on the moon, they always park it right next to one of those archways. So, not difficult to see, not difficult to identify. I mean, it's right over that way somewhere. I take it back. It's hard to see against the night sky. Who would have thought? But we do need to be careful with our fuel. I'm very nervous. When this gets down under 1,000, I start going, oh my god, what are we going to do? That's totally my bad for that reason. I get nervous. You can burn all the way down to 1 meter per second of fuel, but if this thing's down under 1,000, I start to go, oh my god, we're going to run out. I don't know what to do. Oh no. Yeah, that's just the way I happen to fly. Totally my fault. Alright, as you notice, the keythane detector is actually detecting as we pass over stuff. Unfortunately, it's not detecting a lot, so we are having some issues in that regard. I'm going to kind of keep us up a little bit again. So yeah, not super exciting. Unfortunately, this part's just not super exciting. We're just flying over stuff. But, you know, you can watch me, do stuff, I guess. Fly. I'm learning how to fly. Me and Fermi, check it out. Woohoo! I guess I could have gone with a better pod than this, but I guess Fermi's having an okay time. I mean, he does get to see the ground as we pass over it. Can't complain about that, can you, Fermi? Didn't think so, little buddy. Alright, we're starting to come down, and this little white line is getting pretty close to that green bit there, so hopefully we'll hit keythane here in a minute. I'm debating on whether or not we should throttle up or not. We do have to keep ourselves from hitting the ground very hard. That is one of the important parts of landing. So we just blip our way across the surface of the moon. You can kind of see the little keythane lines here and here and here where I was detecting while I'm landing. Little hop, skips, and jumps between keythane deposits like a crazy person. Yeah, that's what we do around here. We hop and we skip and we jump. There it is. Okay, so we hit keythane. Perfect. So for those two things, we need to do this, which is slow down and stay in the sky. Two very important things to do. So let's go ahead and slow ourselves down. That's this way. We're at like -14 meters per second. That's not too hefty. So we'll tilt ourselves over even further. We're at 90, 80. Hey, there we go. And we're actually at 600 meters, so I have to be careful. I'm looking at this number, not this number down here. Okay, we're coming down a little bit slower, so. There we go. Much nicer. Whoop. Almost straight down. Okay, we take a couple meters per second. A couple nanometers per second? I don't know, micrometers? Something like that. Oh, we're coming down at 17. That's not good. Let's slow that down a little bit since we're at 200. Okay, there we go. 6, 5, 4, 2. Perfect. Ish. 8, 9, 7, 6. There you go. 174 meters. I had it perfect too. I was doing so good and I screwed it up. Okay, well, let's bring it down to like 2 meters per second. We have enough burn time for that. It's just gonna take us a little while to hit the ground, that's all. Alrighty. Hey, this is a nice soft landing. I'm getting good at this. Who knows, I might be able to bring a real lander here one day. Doubtful, though. Doubtful. Oh, speaking of which, we can actually turn that off. We need to turn that off. It is an annoying sound, and we don't like it. That's what I say. Oh, 4 meters a second is not good. There you go. 0.8 isn't exactly 100% either, but... Okay, I'm doing that thing again where I'm starting to panic. And... Whoa. Oh, haha. Oh, okay. So, a little bit of an issue. But it looks like we're good to go again. So deploying keythane drills. I love this little guy. I was actually really surprised I was able to design this guy better the second time around. And I say that because, of course, as you all know, I designed the first ship. And I don't know why I didn't come up with this design the first time. I swear, I was watching Scott Manley do his, and I was like... and it was one of his updated videos where I looked at it and I said to myself, wait a minute. He's doing exactly what I'm doing, except he's doing it better. Well, hell. So I sort of nicked his design a little bit, made it my own, fixed it up, made it a single pilot ship, and here it is. And as you can see, it works pretty well. I mean, we've traveled from, where was our initial landing site? I think it was this over here. I don't even remember where we initially landed. We landed somewhere around in here. Oh, no, that's right. We landed right here because we landed right next to the original Destiny 1 moon base. And then from there, we flew all the way down to this anomaly. And then we flew over because we had to get gas. We had to stop at the gas station. And then from there, we flew all the way up to here. Look at that. And we're right here. So we've actually traversed a large portion of the moon in a very short amount of time just by hopping from one point to the next, which is totally awesome. Then, of course, as always, this is going to take a long time to fill these up. I can do that on camera. I can do that off camera. It really depends, I suppose. I can do it off camera. It's not that important. I mean, we're going to be using up a lot of power. Luckily, I have enough batteries and solar panels to make up for it. But it's going to take a lot of power and a lot of time to refill our tanks completely. So I think I'll do that off camera. And then from here, we will find our next anomaly because now we have a long way to go. We can either go left, which is probably the shorter direction, and head over this way, or we can go back to the right and then land over here. That, depends. We'll figure that part out. So, I'll go ahead and pause here, and I'll see you guys back when we're all full up and ready to pick our next destination. Woohoo! Alright everyone, took a little while longer than expected, and the sun is getting a little low in the sky, but I think we have enough time for one more flight before we have to land for the evening, which of course will be 2 weeks. Or, well, it's 2 weeks, people time. I don't know how long it is Kerbal time, if it's still 2 weeks, but a very long time. Half a Kerbin month, whatever, or half a moon month, I don't know. Anyway. I'm looking at this one right here at 1.8 by 81 is roughly where it's at. That's a nice area. So 1.8 by 81, we're actually not too far away from 1.8. And to get to 81 isn't that far to our left, which is a great start. Now 1.8 by 81 glimpses us by, actually almost, we'll actually pass right over the top of a keythane deposit. That's not bad either. So 1.8 by 81, right? That's what I said, 1.8 by 81. I'm not crazy. Right? 1.8 by, yeah, 1.8 by 81 or 1.8 by 80. Um, will actually land us right on top, or roughly right on top of a Keithane deposit. Now, the other thing is this right here. I know that this is the North Pole, so all this is wrapped, and this is the South Pole, so all this is wrapped. And we were really close to this one when we were here, but we moved out since then, so now we're closer to the middle of the planet, or the middle of the moon. So this one I'm not 100% sure about going after right now. We may actually go, well, we can zigzag. I mean, we did, right? We went down and we came back up, and I guess we could go left and then down again. It's a little out of our way, but anyway, we kind of want to go to this one, I think. It's a little far. So it's, roughly 101, somewhere around there. It's about, we'll find it. I'm never 100%, neither is this the markers here on the map, but we have a rough idea. So we have roughly 1.8 or 2 by 81, and so our closest Keithane deposit is, I really wish this was right there, but it looks like it's not. It's damn close though. Damn close. We'll pass right over the top of it, which is good. So we're gonna have to head, which direction? West. West from here. West is 90? No, east is 90. West is 280. West is that way. So actually pointed, no we're not. I landed in this direction. We're not pointed anywhere near where I want. See, I'm lost again. North, east, west, right? No. Oh, see, I'm never good at this. Okay, well I got it right last time, because northwest, no, yes. Well, yeah, northwest was this way, so west will be that way. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Okay. I keep telling myself that, and the voices in my head will listen. I'm not crazy. Okay. So we want to go west, which is that way, and we just kind of want to go almost straight west, a little bit northwest, and then we'll hit that, we'll pass right over that Keithane deposit, right? And we'll have enough time to do that. So let's, well, we're actually pointed in the right direction. I think the problem is I'm looking at my ship, and I'm thinking, which way did I land? I'm looking at my gimbal going, I'm pointed in the direction I need to go. And then I'm thinking to myself, but I wasn't in that direction. So that's where my brain is like twigging out on me. So we're going to take off just super quick. And we're going to head, no, it's not west. That's west. That's the direction we want to go. So I was right. We are pointed in the wrong direction. No fault of mine, though. Right? Right. Woohoo! This is going to be a bit of a long flight, so we'll bring our gear up. And we just kind of want to go in that direction not until we hit something, not really. And just to make sure we are headed in the right. Ah, see? Genius. Smart guy. So just a quick check of the map screen, because I need to see that arc. I need to see that my mathematics are correct, which they're usually not, but I need to see it anyway. And I guess we'll just do a heavy burn. A real heavy burn, and we'll see what that does for us, arc-wise. We'll just keep going in that direction and pray that it works out for us, right? We don't want to go into orbit, though. We want to be careful of that. We do not want to go into orbit. I mean, that would be kind of like the best idea, I suppose, if we wanted to pick a secondary landing spot, but we're just arcing. We're just hopping. That's our gig right now. That's what we're doing. Okay, so we're going 152 by 95. It's a good arc. Not good enough, but it's a good start for an arc. That'll lead us almost totally across that crater. Damn awesome. We can traverse half a planet, but we can't land the damn thing. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. And our Keithane detector is off. We'll turn it on. So there we go. So we're going to do 109 by 210. I gotta just remember, any speed we build up is speed we have to slow down. That's the rule. And so we can't burn more than half our fuel. And half our fuel. Okay, coming out of a landing after burning half your fuel is much more difficult than coming out of a landing when you've only, or out of a flight, I guess, when you've burned only a quarter of your fuel. If I burn half my fuel and then I try to land using only half my fuel, my incoming trajectory has to be exactly the same as my outgoing. And I'm not a computer. Hey kid, I'm not a computer. Yeah, that's not me. So I have to figure this out the old-fashioned way. Which is, I could technically do this via math, but that's not me either. So for that reason, we're just going to kind of arc it up and see what we can see and see what we can do. I guess I could speed it up, but I've been trying not to do that so much. But there's really nothing to do here except arc the shot. And, once you figure out where you're going, there's really no point, right? So we'll do that. We'll just kind of arc it over. And this might be farther over than we should be going. But I'm doing my damnedest. Doing my damnedest. Alright, so there's that. Where are we at? Whoa, that was big. Forgot how big it can get. So where's our landing coordinates now? Wow, those are far away. Much farther than I thought I'd be. Landing. Okay, remember not to use the escape key. It's super important. So our current landing is 2 by 166. That's not bad. 2 by 166 is where? 2 by 166 is roughly... Okay, not great. 17 by 164. If we actually burn up, we can have a landing spot. But we have kethane, right? We have kethane. We can keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep burning. Let's do that. So let's see where this can get us. Let's see how high up we can go. So let's see. 2 by 166. Okay, we're kind of burning north a little bit. 149, 145. What did we say this is? 81. I'm being kind of silly here, and I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, there's the 1. Oop. 1-4. Oh, we're gonna land near the dark side, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna land near the dark side. So what did we say this kethane deposit's at? Roughly 1 by 99. 1 by 06, 1 by 104, 100. Oh, 99's a little bit high of it, so there we go. There we go, we're gonna have a big arc. And because we're gonna have that big arc, and because we have kethane on us, we have tons of kethane, so let's convert. We're going to convert to kethaneism. I know, because we're geniuses, right? That's right, we're geniuses. So we convert to kethaneism while we're flying through the air. Like we just don't care. Speaking of which, where's our solar panel? 0.4. Oof, that's no good. Let's tilt ourselves to where the sun is on our bellies, because we have nice bellies. The sun needs to show us some love. There it is, look at that. Now we got some... Yeah, we need some battery power, because we're going to be burning out our batteries getting this kethane working. We don't want to burn out too much. Okay, so it's going to take a little while, but we have some more meters per second coming our way, which is great. We're way high up here. Look how high up we are. Hello, moon. I'm way high up above you. Whee! So we're going to be actually landing somewhere around in here. I kind of want to... Well, nothing wrong with quick saving right here. We got fuel. We can slow down. We can come to a stop. Hey, we're perfect, right? Right. And because of that, I know I'm taking another look at my map. I don't know why. It just seems appropriate. Yeah, I think we're good. So, yeah, time to... Ooh, why is this... Oh, I know why. There. Time to Apsis... 535... Oh, we got some time. We got some time. We got a couple of minutes, actually. Just gonna fly way up high. Whee! Speaking of which, gotta check our kethane, our fuel thane. Yeah, we're almost out of kethane. But we're gonna have a ton of fuel when we're done. Bam! Full tank. Oh yeah, how much kethane left? Oh yeah, 68. It's more than enough to do something with. Alright, so we're way up here, high in the sky. We've almost crossed the map zone. Let's do it. Kerbin! There's our good friend Kerbin. Totally awesome. Once again, we are going to be coming down on the dark side of the moon. There's a galaxy over there. So pretty. Oh, it's all so pretty. Alright, coming on down. We're going to have to roll our ship over, though. Whoop, wrong way. I'm going to roll our ship over this way. Beep. Actually, we want to kind of do it like that. We do. Mostly because our kethane detector's on, and we do want sunlight hitting us, otherwise our kethane detector is going to just rip our batteries apart. Alright, so we have made it to... Yep, our apoapsis is done. We are now coming down, officially coming down. Our kethane detector is on, yes, I remember. Yes, it is on. Oh, there's our line. So we're not there yet. Not there yet. I have to be careful with our, landing. How careful, though? Good question. Oh, gear won't work at 10 times speed. What the hell was I thinking? Alright. 30,000. I'm being very dangerous here. I'm living on the edge. Alright, let's start to slow down a little bit. There we go. And that'll kind of keep our everything up. But it's important that we slow down at the same time that we're coming in. Alrighty then. Still haven't hit that key thing yet, but we're real close to it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Beep, beep, beep. It's not actually beeping, I'm beeping. That sound is so annoying, I need to turn it off. Then I'll make my own. Like a jackass. Okay, more than anything, now we really want to slow our sideways so we don't overshoot. So we're going to do that. And that's going to help a lot. We're at 5,000 kilometers, yeah, 5 kilometers, excuse me, 5,000 meters. 5,000 meters or 5 kilometers, take your pick. Multiple choice. There's our landing gear. Coming down nice and heavy. Our vertical speed is not good. We're going to have to slow that down more than the other thing. I know we're at 2,000 kilometers, but I'm still really paranoid. These nuclear rockets, you know, they're really efficient, really efficient, but the closer you get to dirt, the more nervous you become. They're not great on the nerves. Makes you wonder, am I going to hit the ground? I don't know. Alright, vertical speed, horizontal speed. Hey, our horizontal speed's almost 0. Okay, there's that. Actually, both our speeds are almost 0. Look at that. Brought us almost to a complete stop, just hanging here in the air, quote unquote. Yes, I do air quotes there for everybody. We're quote unquote in the air. We are high above in the sky with a something in our something that rhymes with sky. Can't think, concentrating. Concentrating on spaceship, can't think. Alright, 9 meters per second. Coming on down. We're actually halfway to our target. We could probably almost see it if we were really careful, which we're not very careful at all. Because I'm a silly goose. Yeah. Okay, bring us down 200 meters. Yeah, we're okay with 200 meters. Alrighty then. We're at 104. Oh, there's a shadow. Hello, shadow. Oh, we're coming down a little light. Little light. Alright. 4, 3. Shadow disappeared for a second. Space anomalies, man. Alright. A nice, soft landing, right? Bloop. Wow, I'm getting way good at this. Way good at this. Okay, so once again, we're over a keythane deposit, and we do have a little bit of sunlight left, so we are going to deactivate our detectors. We are going to drill for keythane. And I know that's twice now we've drilled for keythane, but if you notice, we traversed a quarter of the moon's surface in one go. Can't scoff at that. So our next hop is going to be, I guess, to here. There's no keythane there, but from there we have a pretty good advantage on getting to these other ones. Unfortunately, like I said, these are all clustered really close together, which is really nice. This one down here is a little bit out of our way, and this one up here is a little bit out of our way, but I think they'll be worth going to separately. And it's about to be nighttime soon, and we're going to need a lot of energy to do everything we need to do. So for that reason, I think I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and we're probably going to have to wait until sunrise in order to continue our adventures. But that'll give us a long time in order to get the rest of these anomalies, because they're all pretty much in the same time zone. These ones are way out of our way, these ones are in a nice big cluster, and I like that. So we'll do that next. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here. I know we only did, well, we didn't even really do the one anomaly. I do want to get at least one anomaly in this video, so this might be extra long depending on how I slice it up. And for that reason, I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and then I'll see you back when we're back with a nice dawn right here on the moon. So I will see you guys then. Okay, everybody, my bad. Apparently we flew far enough, fast enough to actually outrun the sun. So we made it from being almost nighttime to being basically dawn right now. So we don't have to wait. I did charge everything back up. Well, almost. If you notice, we actually have to recharge our... Ooh, yeah, we have to recharge our batteries. But our keythane tanks are full. Our fuel tank is full. And we have apparently something flying above our heads at roughly 43 kilometers. And I'm thinking that's going to be Bob. I just had a feeling that's Bob, because we're only at 1.4 latitude, and Bob is pretty close to 0 latitude. And for that reason, I'm pretty sure that's him. So everyone wave hi to Bob. Hi, Bob. Hope you're having fun up there for 18 years. Haven't Kerbal starved. Or whatever Kerbals do in case of starvation. We're going to go ahead and just burn time a little bit here really quick to charge these batteries, because it's super important. Bye, Bob. Super duper important that we get these batteries charged up. Done. That should be all of them. I think they're all pretty much, yeah, they all charge basically at the same time. Which is great that you don't have to wait for them to chain charge, I think. And then our next target is going to be right here at, what do we got? 3, no, I'm off now. 1.8 by 81 is what we're aiming for. So let's go. 1.8 by 81, right? So that's that way. Yes, it is. I'm just going to burn heavy on this one, because we're full up again, right? We're full of fuel. It's always good to burn heavy when you're full of fuel. Nothing can go wrong. Yeah, I wish. Alright. And that should be okay, right? Well, not perfectly okay. So we're aiming for basically just above that crater. Wow, I really underestimate my burns. I really do. I'm really terrible at that. That's okay. You know, if MechJeb had it, if he had a little thing on here that told me exactly where I was going to land, maybe he does. Maybe on here there's a thing that tells me exactly where I'm going to land. I mean, it does tell me time to periapsis and time to apoapsis, which is great. I love these. They're actually keeping me off the map screen a lot. But when it comes to landing, when it comes to hopping, bunny hopping like this, I have to keep going back to the map screen. And I know some of you have commented saying things like, well, you don't have to go back to the map screen every time. MechJeb has all the information you need. It's like, well, yeah, I know. Downside is I don't know how to read it. Kind of a derp. I mean, I just barely learned that these were here. That's how smart I am, yeah. I barely learned that those were there. Alright, so that looks about it. I mean, that's about where it's at, right? Let's check our target on map, which is about 2 by 80. And we were at, what 1 by 81? So we're a little bit high and a little bit to the left. So we burned a little bit too far. My bad. That's okay. That means we'll just fly over it. And since I land short anyway, yeah, I tend to land short. Oh, look at that. We're so high up now we're in orbit. So orbit on the moon is roughly 11 kilometers. Whoop. Alright, we're going to probably want to burn at about that angle on the way back down. So that's the angle we'll take. That is the angle we will take. So let's go ahead and do this. Whee! Oh, look at that. You can see it? I saw it. Little white dot. I think that's the white dot that we actually saw coming in from orbit on one of the ships. I don't remember which one. But on one of the ships we actually had a little white dot we could see. I don't know what that white dot was, but we could see it. So we're going to do this a little bit. Man, we're going to see how close I can land it to whatever that big white tower-ish looking thing is. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a big white tower. And because of that, we're going to see how close we can land it to that big white tower. So I'm actually going to kind of slow us down a little bit. Not great, mind you. Just a little bit. I know that we're actually like several hundred miles away. But that's how I roll. I roll incorrectly. Yup. We'll put our landing gear down, because it's just so nice extending and retracting our landing gear. I mean, I'll do it once more just for fun. Yeah, look at that. Look what we can do. We can extend and retract landing gear. No questions asked. Bam. Yeah, cycle those gear. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. It's an exciting day. This is my spaceship. I can do with it what I want, right? Like Bob Ross says, this is your world. You can do with it what you want. Is that like the statue of Kerbal? Statue of Liber Kerbal? I don't know. It looks odd to me, and odd is good, I suppose. Might be something totally cool. I don't know. About to find out. So we're coming down. Guess I can kind of speed us up a little bit. See how close we're coming down? Oh, pretty damn close. Close enough to do this anyway. There we go. What the hell is that? I have no idea. I am lost and confused. That's okay. We'll figure it out. That's what we do here on Kerbal Space Program. We explore stuff. Yes, we do. We explore stuff. Super duper important to check everything out that you can. This one's new. This one's nice. I have no idea what that is. I mean, I honestly have no idea. I can't even guess what that is. It might be another archway, Oh, you know what? I think that's what it might be. It might be an archway that's turned sideways to us. Not the worst thing we could have run into, I suppose. Alright. Yeah, that's what it looks like. What is it? They replaced all the monoliths with archways now? Is that they're thinking? They're like, hey, you know what? They're tired of looking at monoliths. Let's make some archways. Totally awesome idea. Man, that would kind of suck. Not for any particular reason. They're just, you know, not super exciting. Is really all I'm looking at here. I was hoping to find something cool. I mean, we did find a UFO, right? And hell, even Kerbin has like a an Egyptian style pyramid. Excuse me, it's Egyptian, not Egyptian. But they have like an Egyptian style pyramid. That's totally awesome, right? Okay, we're at 1,000 kilometers. I know, but I don't trust it. And we're at 2 clicks. Yeah, I'm starting to fight it really bad. Okay, so now that we're not so worried about me crashing into the dirt speed-wise. There we go. Oh, yeah, we got ourselves another archway. So the moon has at least 2 archways. I guess that's okay to know. We'll visit this one though. You know, we didn't visit the last one. Totally my bad on that one. Mostly because I was worried about fuel, but we have fuel, and we're smack dab right next to another keythane deposit. You can't complain about that, so we'll do that. We will check it out. We'll actually explore it, because that's super duper important. Okay, 16 meters per second at 200 meters. That's a good landing practice, though, I'll give you that. Okay, 4 meters per second, a little high, but we're okay. Alright, so there's that. 3 meters per second, roughly. Wow, that thing's actually really tall, isn't it? Never even realized. Alrighty then. Hup. 1.5. Did we hit the ground? Oh, we did. Ooh, don't fall over. Are we over keythane? Is there even the slight possibility that we're over keythane? I'm gonna say no. Yeah, we're not over keythane. Okay, so not over keythane, which means we're gonna have to do some conversion. But while we're here, our dear friend Fermi is gonna EVA, and we're gonna check out that anomaly. That's right. So we are going to let go, put those on. Oh, fall down a little bit. Come on, there you go, little buddy. Woo! Okay, here we go. And this is actually probably really far away. I completely misjudged its height. I thought it was really short, so we may use a little bit of fuel getting to it, but we'll do our best to get to it, not blow up Fermi, because it'd be really sad to kill Fermi and have a pilotless ship out here that's actually really reusable when there's nobody in it. Oh, that'd be so sad. And I don't mind running back. I can run back I can run back off camera if necessary, because I've done that before. I've run all the way across the face of a moon around Jewel because I ran out of fuel. So it happens. It happens. Running out of fuel happens. Can't stop it, man. Sometimes it goes, so you just have to deal. But we're doing okay, fuel-wise. Just gotta make sure I don't hit the ground, too hard. That's really the thing. So we come. Here we come. We are Speed Racer, sort of. We are Racer X, or at least we are Racer Fermi. That's us. Okay, we're gonna bring it down because Fermi's moving a little on the fast side, so we're gonna bring his speed down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Bring it down, Fermi. There we go, and then come down for a nice soft touchdown, really quick. Oop, perfect. Okay, well, quick save now that our boots are back on the ground, and we will. Oh, sorry, Fermi. We will scooch forward again. Woohoo! All right. Oh yeah, we were really far away. Wow, we are really far away. So yeah, this is probably going to use up all my RCS fuel, but I'll get us back. Not the worst day ever. I've had the worst day ever. It was a Tuesday, I think. That's funny, by the way. No, it really wasn't, and I'm very sorry for that. Well, I hope this video hasn't really been boring. Strangely enough, flying the same ship over and over to different anomalies is not as exciting as I thought it might be. Totally my fault on that one. I guess it has to do with the fact that you have to actually fly to your anomalies, you know? Nope, we're out of range. So that's our 2.5 kilometer mark. So yeah, we're over. Oop, Fermi, no! Sorry, Fermi. You can get up, dude, whenever your face is done scraping across the. Sorry, Fermi guy. Oh, 54.8, not bad. Only took half our RCS fuel to get halfway here. And we'll go ahead and quick save again, just so that we have Fermi alive. Woohoo! Okay, here we go. Wow, these archways are ginormous. You know, I thought about it once, actually, when I first saw the archways or heard about them, and I thought to myself, how would you create an archway like that on a planetoid? And then I thought about it, and I was like, well, there are two ways that I can think of, and I'm sure someone out there who knows science stuff will be like, you're an idiot, but this is how I would do it if I were, like, a god. If we're going to go that route, that's the route we're going to go. We're going to go the, I'm a god, I built a planet, this is how I made things work route. The first way is that if it were a rock, like a heated rock, that a magma burst, you know, those heated magma burst comes out and goes, and then as it comes out, it begins to cool. I don't know why it would do that. I mean, they're all, I don't know if there's any planets out there or moons out there right now that are magma active that actually do spurts like this, but you know, it would like spurt out, and as it spurt out, it would cool, and then it would basically create it's a self-cooling tunnel or funnel of some kind. It would be like a stalactite or a stalagmite, and eventually it would either clog up this and then like be half an arc, or it would eventually just kind of form into this archway. And then the other way, of course, is if it were some kind of self-heated ice planet moon thing, and it had bursts of heat or steam or something that would then come out and crystallize as it came up. And once again, it would just make an ice stalactite like that. But with a rock like this, I think it would be more like magma. But that's how I would create it. Of course, we're supposed to think that it was put there by aliens, you know, aliens, yeah. That's okay though. I mean, we've discovered 2 UFOs on 2 separate planetoids. There are aliens out there. They can't fly worth crap, but they're out there. So here's our first. Oh look, Kerbin. Oh look at that! Isn't that a neat shot? They have a little guy down here. You have our archway, and we have our Kerbin. So pretty. Anyway, so there's our first real, not a UFO anomaly, not monolith anomaly, but it's the second archway we found. So it seems like the moon has a bunch of archways. Probably part of a freeway system. Do not enter. Left lane closed. Please pay toll. There's a toll booth down here. But I think that'll be the short of this video for now. Really long time refueling and flip-flopping over here, but here's our first anomaly. So we'll go ahead and pause here. So once again, I would like to thank you all for joining me, 4KB Short, on this little slow Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program with Kerbal Space Adventures. And I will see you next video, and hopefully we find some more anomalies. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll do 2 or 3 instead of just the one. Well, 1 1/4, because we did see one, we just didn't get to it. So I will see you guys next video.